You're having a great day. Coming up next is Dear Jelly with DJ Jelly on the X. Hey guys. How you doing today? Sorry, my light broke, so it might be a little dark. How's your weekend? How's everything going? Hello, hello. So glad to be here. So glad y'all are here. Hope you can see me. Hey Tia, you're in yellow. I feel like I talked to you, but I feel like I haven't talked to you like in forever. What's up with that? We need a video chat because I feel like I haven't talked to you in the longest, but I know I talked to you. Does that make any sense? I'm weird, right? Weird, right? I'm running a little behind today, so I'm gonna log in now. Oh, come on. How's your weekend? What have you been doing? Is what you're wearing a dress or just like some pants? I cannot get in the system. I need to buy an iPad so I can just connect. Yep, you're cute. Oh, thank you, girl. You cute too. If I can get in the system to start today's show, that'll be nice. We wearing a dress? Ooh, I want to see. I want to see. Hold on, Tia. Looks like it might be me and you today, friend. On the chat, that is. Summertime is normally pretty lonely. So I'm glad you logged in. Hey, 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 happy Sunday, happy Sunday. So excited that you are here. Summertime is, well, official summertime, even though it feels like it's summer outside. It was 90 degrees. It feels like it's summer outside, but, official summer doesn't start until, what is it, June 21st or something like that? But it feels like it's summer outside. Anywho, hey, 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 so glad you're here. DJ Jelly checking in. And it's a beautiful day. It was a beautiful earlier, a little 90 degrees outside. And so we had some sprinkles going on. And, have to cool us down a bit. It's still a beautiful day in my neighborhood. How's everybody doing? How has your weekend been? What are you up to? Have you started any summertime flings? Summertime is a great time to meet someone new. So I was just curious. Have you met anybody new? Any new flings? Is it too soon for bad dates? I feel like it's not, from what I am hearing and getting. Shout out to those logged in online for our live chat. And so I want to know, is it too soon for bad dates? Do you have any bad dates? We're talking about bad dates today and sharing some of our experiences. And then hopefully we'll know what red flags to look for so we don't have those again. And so that's what we're talking about today. Shout out to you. Shout out to Nashville. Shout out to everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Listen to Dear Jelly on the X. Oh, no, it's still more people on. No worries. And they probably don't want to talk, which is fine. Oh, God. No, that lighting is a bit much. You're claiming good dates? Let's talk about the bad dates. Oh, you look cute. Oh, you got your braids. Yes, Tia. You look so cute. You make me feel whole. Hey, Jenna. How you doing? Sorry. Oh, God. Excuse me. You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM. Hey, 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 it is Dear Jelly. And DJ Jelly. So tracking back. That was Burner Boy featuring Ed Sheeran with For My Hand. Speaking of For Your Hand, let's talk about dates. Summertime is like a really fun time to date. New experiences. I'm trying new things this summer. Wearing more colors. It's been an amazing day out with some friends today. We had an experience of making our own lipsticks. If you are live, you can see. It's a little dull now though. But I got like a new pinky, purpley, everyday lipstick. And I'm wearing bright yellow. And shout out to those who have also confirmed that they're also wearing yellow today. It is a sunny kind of day, a sunny kind of season. And although Tia, who is on the chat, says, I'm claiming good dates moving forward. Tia is like, look, I'm claiming good dates moving forward. I am not claiming any bad dates. I get it. But I want to hear about the bad dates, even though you're claiming good dates, because I feel like it's going to help some of us have some sort of insight. Give us a tip, what to look for. Here's a question I want to know an answer to. Would you date yourself? Like the you that you are now. Would you date yourself? That's what I want to know. Would you date yourself? And if so, like, why? Why do you think you would date yourself? I'm just curious. So we're having a conversation and we're talking about bad dates, bad summer dates. And I have had, I do have two here. I decided to make it just a one show type of thing to share. I'm really sorry that some of us have had these experiences, but I feel like we can help each other grow and learn from them. So we're going to be good. Before I get into that, I do want to share with you about NAIA. The Native American Indian Association is a nonprofit service agency representing the concerns of over 30,000 Native Americans living in Tennessee by amplifying the knowledge and awareness of Native American culture and improving services for daycare, housing, health, social services, and nutrition for low-income Indian people. For more information, visit naiatn.org. All right, so we are talking about the dating. Summer is like a fun time. Those of us that are old enough to know the whole Grease stuff, tell me more. Summer love, right? A lot of times in the summer, we find summer love. So while we're finding these summer loves, sorry, I'm trying to log into my while we're finding our summer loves, we're also finding those that we would never date again. Right? So that's what we're talking about today. Sorry if I sound a little dry, y'all. I'm just trying to. So, the dates. Oh, sorry. And then Jenna says, yes, I would. I'm funny. I'm caring. Love to enjoy a good outing. So Jenna says she would totally date herself. And that's one thing I think we need to think about. Like, would you date yourself? And if you would date yourself, why would you date yourself? Like, what's so great about you? So I appreciate you sharing that. And so if there's anybody out here, hey, I believe Jen is still single. If there's anybody out here who's like, wow, that sounds great. She's caring. She's funny. She loves enjoying a good outing. Come check out this live and hit her up in her DMs. Who knows? Might be a great love connection. And you can say you met here, right here on WXNALP, Nashville, 101.5 FM. Tia says, I would I would date me. I think I'm fun, yet responsible. I like a variety of activities. I'm a good catch. And then she put a winky face and a tongue out. So I guess she's also, she's a good catch. Like Al, you know, everything you dreamed of right there. That sounds like something you want to get into. Definitely check her out. All right. So I appreciate y'all participating, ladies. So here we go. So we are going to start with a simple one. This is what he said. He said, I took a girl out for a nice romantic meal, and we ate, drank, and were married for several hours. All was going really well until my card was declined and I couldn't pay. I had to go back the next day with the cash, and she never wanted to see me again. So I just want to know, did she pay for it? You clearly didn't go to jail. I know now they will send you to jail. So that's kind of embarrassing, and I appreciate you sharing that. Like, yeah, he is card declined. You know, it's card decline. It happens. Someone else. What she said? It's not been my date, but still the worst. My best friend met someone online. They wanted to meet. They arranged to go to the movies. My friend asked me to come with her just to be nearby. Well, just in case. Um, I was in the store and across the street. She waited in front of the cinema, the movies, but he didn't show. So she went in. As he didn't answer the phone, she thought he's maybe inside and turned the phone off. I followed her because I couldn't see her with anybody. She bought one ticket and went in. I bought another one and sat 2 rows behind her because I was still not sure if he would show up. I watched her cry the entire movie, and I still don't know why I just didn't sit next to her. Yeah, why you didn't sit next to her? Um, that was sad. But yeah, if you see me getting set up in a movie theater, friend, come sit by me. Sit by me. Help a girl out. All right, so what kind of, I mean, of course, y'all know I'm going to have to share maybe one of mine. But I definitely want to know, like, what kind of dating experiences have you had? Have you had some rough dates? What took place on some of these dates? I'm definitely going to share one, maybe two. I wish I didn't have that many bad dates, but unfortunately, I have. I've had some good ones too. But today we're talking about the bad dates and what are some red flags you can do. Like, okay, friend, check your bank accounts first before you go on a date, before you take the woman out. Check your accounts, make sure that there's money in the account. Check it out. Have you ever been stood up before? Have you ever just got all dolled up and excited and he or she they did not show up? And then what did you do? Would you give them another chance? Would you talk to them again? Let's talk about it. I'm just saying, this is just, whew, that was kind of sad. So I'm going to have to play a sad song because I'm in a little sad mood. I got to get over it. So here's People by Libianca. You listen, Dear Jelly, on the X. What was that say? You been stood up? Let's talk about it. Am I a bad friend? Let's talk about it. Am I a bad friend? I was like, you guys stood up? Not you. Y'all are cracking me up sending me these DMs. People been on bad dates. If you're sending me this, is this something I can read on the air? Let me know before I do. Because they are coming in hot. Did you check on me? Did you look for me? Yeah, Janet, check your accounts. Did you check on me? Did you look for me? No, it was a while ago. Protect the names of the innocent. I can't believe somebody stood you up. Like, what happened? What kind of date was it? If you stand me up, you don't get another chance. Fool me once. But what if they? What if? Are there levels to people being stood up? Protect the name of the innocent. Yeah, I don't share no names. I just want the tea. Ah, how do I sound? Jenna, I had someone once that bragged about an average spot being fine dining. I, I need more details. I want to know about this average spot. You listen to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. It is time for Dear Jelly. Hey, 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 you listen to Dear Jelly. And tracking back, that was Libyanka with People. With People. Speaking of people, we're chatting, having a live conversation with some pretty awesome people. And feel free to check them out on TGI Jelly on Facebook or TGI Jelly on YouTube and see, hey, might be somebody that you might want to check out. Might be a person or people there that makes you go, ooh. So we are discussing bad dates. Summertime is a time people try new things, try new people, new experiences, and while preparing for things that are new, we're learning and growing and being mindful of things that weren't so great. So we're talking about bad dates, worst dates ever. Tia said that she's been stood up before, which we're like, OMG, she's been stood up before. And if you're just tuning in, we were talking about a gentleman who he hadn't checked his bank account. Please check your bank account to make sure you have money, because that is definitely something that you should do if you're trying to take someone out and impress them. And he said it was bad because he went back the next day to the restaurant to pay for it, but she never wanted to see him again because she probably was like, no, which makes me wonder, did she have to pay for the date? Is that why she doesn't want to see you again? What happened? I remember when I went out with a gentleman and, picked me up, very nice car, full tank of gas. You could tell the car had been vacuumed, smelled very nice. Went to the restaurant and he was just like, so if you could order an appetizer, I'm just going to order something small. I ate before I came because I only have so much money. And I was like, what? Yeah, he only had so much money. And so he's like, I cleaned my car. That costs money. I put gas in the tank. That costs money. So I went ahead and had a big full meal before picking you up so I wouldn't be hungry. So if you could just get something small. And, he'll just sit there and talk to me. And that was not good. Like, if you don't, and he picked the place. And so my thing is, we could have went for a walk. We could have went, done something, I don't know, outdoors. But if you don't have the money, you don't have money in your account, you don't have money. Stop asking women out, you don't have money. Let them know, hey, something came up, we try again. I'm just saying, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. So definitely, like Jenna says, yes, please check your account. Yes, please check your account to make sure that you're good. Jenna says, I had someone once that bragged about an average spot being fine dining. Oops, that's not Jenna. That's Jenna. I forgot where we went, but let's just, for example, say Applebee's. It's not fine dining. Oh, so he promised to take you out somewhere fancy? Like, oh, I'm going to take you out for some fine dining, cha-cha, and you got all dressed up and like showed up at like a Waffle House? Tia says, it was an online first meeting in reference to her date. They was stood her up. It was an online first meeting. I went to the restaurant and he never showed nor called. I figured he came and didn't like what he saw, so he left. Oh, sad face. Jenna says, yeah, he couldn't afford a dinner date. He should have selected a different type of date. Yeah, he should have. And it probably would have been a lot more fun. made it a lot more awkward because then when I'm trying to say, well, how much money do you have on you? And you're like, I have $25 for you and I to dine. Um, then, and I wanted to make sure, I'm like, does that include tip? Because he did order something to drink and eat. And I was like, does that include a tip? And he was like, no, I can't afford a tip. So I gave the tip and a little more, just gave him some funds because that's just not good. VL says, how creative? What's creative, VL? What is creative? Let us know what you think is creative. The gentleman, well, let me not assume I know what you're talking about. Okay, so I didn't mean to log out. Okay, here we go. So, sorry, I'm laughing because, okay, so I can read this. Thank you. She says, I have so many. Let's start with the guy that I met online. And we're not bashing online, by the way. I know people who have met wonderful people. VL says Applebee's being fine dining. How creative. And it might have been fine dining for him, right? She says, I have so many. Let's start with the guy that I met online. We texted and talked for a few weeks and decided to meet for coffee. He shows up and is dropped off by a friend, and he has a suitcase. I asked him if he was traveling somewhere. He says, to your place. I said no. He goes on to explain to me that he must stay with me because he told his roommate he could have the apartment for the weekend. So he really didn't have anywhere to go. Now think about this. This is our first meeting, and he shows up with a suitcase packed to move in with me for a few days. He just assumed he was so irresistible that I was going to take him home immediately and let him stay with me. I know I hopped right on out of there before I even had a cup of coffee. He has the nerve to follow me outside and ask me if I could at least save him cab fare and take him to his ex's house. I did. Y'all. This is what is happening. This is what is happening. This is what is happening. Like, this is what is happening. Oh, I do want to share with you guys about Nashville Industry Fund. The Nashville Industry Fund is a nonprofit dedicated to helping members of the creative, music, and service industries purchase their first home. Selected recipients receive a grant to assist with down payments, coverage of closing costs, or buying down interest rates. Nashville Industry Fund also provides first-time homebuyer courses to give recipients the knowledge they need. More information at nashvilleindustryfund.org. Together we can keep Nashville Music City. All right, I gotta play some music. That is crazy. It's crazy. But hey, he expected her to think that she was, he expected her to think that she was the cat's meow. Beautiful. Here's Beautiful to Me by Rick Cassani. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X. That's crazy. Y'all, send me some more. Thank you for that. But I want to know what happened. Text me. Send me what's the word I want to say? Did you ever hear from him again? I want to know. LOL. Okay. What did you put? That's crazy. Applebee's being fine dining. Jenna said, no need to brag. It's Applebee's. But who brags about restaurants they don't own? Or restaurants you like? So he was just trying to tell you that he's like a guy that likes finer things or something? Is that what that was about, Jenna? I have a friend. Well, he passed away. I had a male friend that a woman showed up with a bag. She needed a place to stay, which is why she was online trying to find somebody to stay with. Things happen. Things happen. You never know. It happens. No need to back up. Tia says, I've met cool people online, even when it didn't work out for a love connection. Me too. Jenna says, let me get the sampler and let's just enjoy the outing. But that, yeah, you're right though. It's not fine dining though. Take him to his ex house. Where do that at? Somebody doing it, which is why he didn't think she was gonna have a problem with it. Y'all, send me some more. I want to know what happened with that guy. Because this is happening in people's real life. Like people are really doing these things. You are beautiful too. So what would you have done? Would you have taken him? Would you have taken him to his ex's house? Okay, Joyce, I'm getting ready to read yours next. Oh, it's Lou. I'm excited. Thank you for sharing. How y'all been? I love y'all. Okay. You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM, and you're listening to Dear Jelly. Hey, CJ Jelly. Tracking back, that was Rick Hassani with Beautiful to Me. If you just joined the conversation, we're talking about bad dates. We're asking, would you date yourself? Would you date yourself? And if you date yourself, why would you date yourself? And also, summertime, a lot of flings, new flings, summertime flings happen. What about those flings that kind of flop? Did you have any bad summertime dates? And that's what we're talking about. And so writing in, we have, hey, this is Lou. Hey, Lou. Responding to an earlier question, I think I might want to date myself, but what I am looking for in a partner is someone different than me, who can introduce me to new things and balance me. Very cool. He says, as far as a bad date, my wife, who is the love of my life, loves good restaurants in Chicago. Sometimes they have crazy lines outside. Could take an hour or more to get a sit down. So it's not exactly a bad date, but it is weird to stand outside making awkward conversation with strangers until we get a seat. Yes! Okay. Did y'all know that this is a place that you would have to sit in for and stand in line for an hour? I'm gonna be honest with you. I just when I was younger, I would stand in line for things for hours, but pretty sure now I don't know that I would. Maybe if the conversation was great. So was the conversation at least great, Lou? Like I cannot see myself sitting or standing in line for an hour. This has to be a fine dining place, not Applebee's. No shade to Applebee's or Waffle Houses or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I'm assuming it's like an amazing place for people to be willing to stand outside for an hour. That's a lot. Did y'all know that it was going to take that long? Speaking of Applebee's, I know Jenna's like, let me get the sampler. Let's just enjoy the outing. It is not fine dining. And then in reference to the young man that had, the lady that shared about the guy showing up at her house or showing up for the date with a suitcase and expecting to go to her home and asking, could he at least get a ride to his ex's house? Jenna's like, take him to his ex's house. Where to do that at? Pretty much. Jenna says, heck no, he better get an Uber. He better. And Jenna says, get somebody else to do it. Yeah, get somebody else to do it. I mean, would you? I love that you said that I love that he knows what he's looking for. Like when Lou said, I'm looking for what I'm looking for in a partner is someone different than me who could introduce me to new things and balance me. So, and that's an important thing to know what you're looking for. You know, what you're looking for. You know what you're looking for. Because then if you know what you're looking for, then you see these different red flags, it's so much easier to back out before it gets too bad. Right? I'm trying to say, this is what you need to know. You need to know what you're looking for. You need to know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. Because let's be clear. If this is not somebody that you're vibing with or getting along with, I honestly don't see how you're going to be standing outside for an hour. That's how you know, Lou, that y'all were meant to be. Standing outside for an hour? Mm-mm. Like she said, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. So I'm trying to check and see if he responded to. These are some interesting scenarios. I'm trying to think what is another bad date. I think y'all already know about this other one. When the gentleman, which one was that? Okay, so so when a gentleman asked, I thought I was going to be going over to someone's house, going over to meet him, and we were going somewhere else. And he was just like, oh yeah, he's having trouble with his car. Like, you know, can instead of us meeting there, can I meet him at his house? Which should have been, in all honesty, let's be honest. That should have been my no. That should have been my sign. Like, no, ma'am, get out of there. No. But I was like, okay, well, fine. Since we already planned this, you know, we can't meet at the place because your car's like this. Showed up at his house and he does not have a shirt on. That was my first sign. And I was like, you're not ready? And he was like, oh, I was thinking we could stay here and watch a movie. No. And then he pulls out this, asked me to have a seat while he gets his shirt. And I failed to mention, it just popped, the vision just popped in my head. He was like real oily. Oh, sorry. He was just like greasy. And so I was confused because, you know, you'd be like, do people oil up like that in real life? I mean, you know, anyway, I digress. He was real oily. I thought he was gonna get his shirt on so we could go. And instead he walks out with one of those. Y'all remember those cases? They're like leather cases that people have, like they have like the plastic flaps inside that you put like your DVDs, your movies in, stuff like that. So he had one of those. And he's like, instead, let's just watch a movie. And I was like, what kind of movie? Like, what? And he just happened to like turn over a page and he has like, oh, action. Next page, all porn. Oh, how did that get there? And then he's like flipping the page, comedy. And the next page, he's like, oh, porn. How did that get there? Unless you want to watch. No, I did not watch and I did not stay. And no, I did not. Oh. No, I was not open to another date because that was weird. Weird. But then I think that somebody's going for this stuff, right? Somebody is going for these things, and that's why some people do the things that they do. I mean, it was one of those, unless you're gonna do it type situations. No, she wasn't doing it. She I forgot about. Oh, I almost said his name. Sorry. I forgot about. Forgot about him. But that was crazy. It was crazy. And so, yeah, some people, bad dates, bad dates. But we learn, right? Because now, if somebody tells me, "Hey, can you meet at my house because my car is not working?" Guess what? Can we do another day? Let's do another day because I ain't going. I'm just saying, not gonna do it, and that's the truth and not a lie. Speaking of lie, here's "Lie" by Kiss Daniel. Listen, Dear Jelly on the X. Yes, Jenna, oily, and I thought that was so. I'd never seen that before. Like, why are you so oily? But now, if I see you oily, I know that's a red flag. One. Where is it? No, stop storming. Hoping to knock y'all off. It was like a flash. Power was acting funny. Ah! I forgot about that date. Can I call it? I can't even call that a date though. Oh, I had forgot about that. Did he say in a creepy voice, "Let's just watch a movie"? I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm back. Sorry, y'all. There's a storm outside, and we kind of went in and out. That was scary. So I had to reach. I had the power went out for a second. You're listening to WXNLP Nashville 101.5 FM. Hey. This is Dear Jelly. Sorry if the music went out. That was kind of interesting. We just had it's raining on and off here in Nashville, and so this did something weird. It kind of went off for a minute and came back on. So anyway, tracking back, that was Kiss Daniel with "Lie," and in reference to the story I just told, Jenna once, Jenna said, "Not oily." I hollered. Yeah, he was oily, and I've never seen that before. So that was very I don't know what word I can use to describe it. It was just like, what's happening? But it was crazy. One thing that's not crazy though is whenever you tune into WXNA, you've got the power of the low power FM radio on. You're hearing the modern sounds of Music City, and it's all possible because of listener support. Keep us going like the Roadrunner by becoming a member or making a one-time donation today. Go to WXNAFM.org. Jenna says, did he say in reference to the gentleman who was all oily when I got there? And he just kept like, I'm thinking he's taking a while to find a shirt. And he was just getting his little CDs together, DVDs together, with the every other page being porn options. Jenna said, did he say in a creepy voice, "Let's just watch a movie"? No, he said it in a regular, like upbeat, like it was cool, upbeat type voice. Little did I know. He had something else in mind. Um, right. Um, so I appreciate everybody that has sent in their stories or shared their stories or shared um, their experiences. And honestly, at the end of the day, we know that we're going to have good times, we're going to have bad times. But every time, there's always a lesson that we can learn so we don't experience the same thing more than once because, hey, you do it once, that kind of happens. You experience it twice, that's on you. Not recognize those red flags. I'm just saying. Um, Jenna says he thought his oily chest was going to lure you in. Ella. He thought she's going to love this. Like, y'all, I mean, I was like, is that Vaseline? Is that baby oil? Is that, I mean, Crisco? He was oily. I mean, let's be clear. I'm a plus size woman, and so it's not like I'm bashing anybody with a little extra here or there, but it's not like he was chiseled or something or he had a six pack. No, he had a no. Like you, my boy, you just oily. You're oily, and I will never forget that. I will never forget that. That's hilarious. Uh, I forgot about that. Yeah, and now I would like to forget about it by choice. By choice. And so, definitely, he was not the one man for me. Definitely not. Here's One Man by Kitty, speech featuring Adina. Then be listening to Dear Jelly on the X. Jenna said, but still, that's weird, even if he had a six pack. I'm telling you, like, I'm thinking your car has broken down and I'm going to come meet you because I'm still like, oh, we'll go on this date. But like we always say, somebody's going for it. Somebody's going for it because why would you do it? Right? Somebody's going for it because why would you do that? Greasy. I mean, greasy. People like that. I don't know. Jenna says, like, unless you know for a fact I'm into that, don't do that. Exactly. And this was the first date after like a couple times talking on the phone, which made me wonder: was your car really broken down, or you just decided we about to get greased up today? I'm just saying. Yeah. Unless you know I'm into it. And for the record, she not. Definitely not a first date. I just hollered again. Jenna, I'm telling you. It's hard in these streets. I almost said his name on the air earlier. We don't say the names, protect the innocent. Because that was crazy. It was crazy. I will never forget that. He was oily. Like, oily. You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM. This is Dear Jelly. DJ Jelly with Dear Jelly. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. If you're just tuning in, Hope you're having a wonderful dry time wherever you are. And tracking back, that was Kitty with One Man featuring Adina Demby. And we've been talking about bad dates. Bad dates. But summertime being a time when some people try new things, come out of their comfort zones. And sometimes when you do that, to do a little bit get a little bit out the box, you might run into somebody that might be a little out of the box. And like I shared earlier about a gentleman that was a little oilier than I had expected for a date. But like Jenna just commented, she said, well, at least you got a good story. And that I did. It is a story that I wouldn't mind forgetting because now I have an image in my head that might be a little difficult removing. But either way, I don't take back from the journey. I don't take away from the journey. Don't take away from the experience. We learn, we grow. There are certain red flags. And now I'm like, what you say? No. Not going to go get somebody else to do it. Not going to go through that experience twice. So let's get out this summer, guys. It's heating up. Let's get out. Oh, sorry. VL says better oily than dry. Nope. If I am expecting to meet you to go on a date, I would like you to be dry. There's levels to oil, and I feel like that one exceeded what should be allowed. I'm just saying. And so better oily than dry. What's up? DJ Juan is in the building. How are you, Juan?
Great.
Are you dry?
Yes.
You got a little wet?
No.
Have you ever had a bad date?
No.
You've never had a bad date?
I don't think so.
Never. DJ Juan has never had a bad date. So how did you survive never having one bad date?
I mean, I was just very picky.
So there we go. There's some advice from DJ Juan. If you don't want to have a bad date, you need to be very picky, and then you will not experience some of the things that we have shared on today. You got some shout outs, people saying, hey, DJ Juan, hey, DJ Juan. DJ Juan is coming up next with International Echo. Please stay tuned on WXNAFM.org. Or if you are on the radio, do not touch that dial. He's coming up next. Is there anything we should look forward to in this next hour?
Yeah, just great music. All vinyl set. That's pretty much it. It's
exciting. All right, y'all. I appreciate you being here. Wouldn't want to do this without you. Via said amen, Juan. Wouldn't want to do this without you. Couldn't do this without you. Appreciate you being here, keeping me company during this hour. I look forward to being with you again next week. Hey, keep DMing me. Thank you so much. Share your stories, good dates, bad dates, ideas of things, relationship things. It could be family things as well. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. And send that to TGI Jelly on Facebook or TGI Jelly on Instagram. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. We're here to support. We will grow and learn together. All right. Love you guys. Have a great week. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. All right. Have a great one.